Today I'm going to show you how to complete the letter to the chief for traumatic emotional exposure. Fill out traumatic exposure SRI paperwork if the call was especially traumatic and not run-of-the-mill, or if you're having trouble emotionally. Advocate for yourself so that you can get the help that you need. To get to the letter to the chief form, click the Windows Start button on your city computer. Select Documents from the Start menu. Go to the options underneath this PC and select City Common Documents Drive. This is the M drive. Once there, double-click the File folder. Next, select the File Shared Documents folder. Then select Forms, MFD Forms Index. Next, select the folder titled MFD Forms. There will be 3 other items here. Select the yellow folder at the top. Finally, once you're in the MFD Forms folder, select the MFD Official Department Letterhead document. We recommend that you make a copy and place it in your computer's personal files. Once you're ready to complete the form, open the document. Go to the Originator Station field at the top of the form and type in your home station. Next, go to the Date field and type in the date of injury. The letter is addressed to Chief Tyner. Do not change that line. Deputy Chief Michael Terry and Workers' Compensation staff will read your letter in SRI form. In the From field, type in your first and last name. Next, go to Subject. This is where you'll type the main part of your narrative. In this section, you'll give a description of the scene that would provide a rationale for the type of injury you are dealing with. In the first paragraph, include the date and time the incident occurred, the rig you were on, and the run number. In the second paragraph, describe what the scene was like. For instance, what you saw, the actions that you took, and how the run affected you. The more descriptive your letter, the better your chances are of getting the care that you need. In the next paragraph, write the following. Due to the traumatic nature of the call, I am submitting an SRI for documentation and will be contacting the EAP for further guidance, resources, and information. Next, include how you currently feel. If you're in need of getting care, you can say, in the future, any further injuries are yet to be determined and may need to be evaluated by a medical professional. Understand that trauma exposure injuries are not going to be diagnosed or resolved in a medical office. You will need to see a therapist to diagnose. Do not mention previous physical injuries in your SRI or letter to the chief. However, if a previous injury was a traumatic exposure, we recommend that you include the dates. Treat each injury as its own occurrence so a new workers' compensation file gets created. Finally, you should state what you would have done differently or how you could have prevented the issue. If there wasn't anything you could do differently, it's okay to state, there is nothing I could have done differently in the letter. After the respectfully field, sign your name. Save the form in your personal files and send a copy to Chief Michael Terry. Note that if you get a package from the Standard asking you to fill out Family Medical Leave Act paperwork, do not complete the paperwork. The city's workers' compensation staff completes injured on duty FMLA paperwork on your behalf. When it comes to utilizing the union, language in your negotiated contract details the terms, lengths, and conditions of an IOD. If you have questions regarding the process, you can reach out to Mark Lakoski, Corey Martin, John Farrell, Michael Graves, or any executive board member. If you need clarification on an issue, contact admin or Local 82s for advice. It's important to stay on top of the process and reach out as soon as you have questions. That wraps up how to fill out the letter to the chief for traumatic emotional exposure.